Simply put on martiniinthemorning.com. So tell us your names again, guys.
My name is David Stahl, and I'm a musical director-ish kind of person. We all help out, but I lead the rehearsals and do a lot of the arrangements.
My name is Lauren, and I sing bass for this wonderful group.
My name is Drew Black, and I sing tenor.
Melissa Stewart, and I'm the alto.
Marissa Esposito, mezzo webmaster.
I've never heard of a mezzo webmaster before.
Yeah.
And I'm Andy Gibson. I'm the soprano and the business manager. So if you ever contact us for gigs at simplyputacapella@gmail.com, you'll be speaking with me.
Very exciting. You simply put in the studio with us on martiniinthemorning.com. So what led this? I mean, this is not like like going out and becoming a rock star. What led you guys to decide to go in this direction in terms of music is concerned?
I think it's a passion thing. We're all passionate about making good music. We're also passionate about making music with good people. So I think that was the driving factor. Like, if there's a way that we can combine our love for each other and our love for a cappella music and make something good happen from it, then that's what we wanted to do.
I think that jazz was a natural beginning too, because we started with a lot of Deep Sharon arrangements, Sing Sing Sing, Blue Skies, Route 66.
Love it.
Yeah, and it kind of naturally progressed from that. Lo and I do a lot of the arranging, the new arrangements, and we kind of took that style and branched off from it in our own way.
Also, I got a mention here. I don't know if you can hear me on this.
We hear you great.
Hi, Marissa here. I definitely have to mention that both Dave and myself were also in college a cappella, so it's not just random. We didn't just wake up one day and say, let's do some a cappella. We've actually been doing it for a long time and really found a lot of love for it in college, and obviously could not get enough.
That's sort of where I was going with the origin, because it seemed like watching Sing Off, it seemed like a lot of the groups came out, like the Whiff and Poos from Harvard? Yale, yeah. And they've been around for like 100 years. And then, and then Glee comes along, and and I think people realize that oh wait. You really threw me there.
I forgot you're on there.
I hear myself like 10 seconds behind. But I think Glee and Sing Off and shows like that have given a chance for. I mean, when I was a kid, I was in a stage band in high school, and we had a kind of a choral equivalent like Glee, and it's like they didn't throw slushies at us, but it was pretty close, we were definitely the geeks in school, and that's not. I don't think that's the case anymore. I mean, it seems like there's a lot of campus credibility now for groups that do what you guys are doing.
That's how I started, actually, was in high school. I didn't do any a cappella at all in college. I did it all in high school, and we had a chamber choir at Glendale High School. Thank you, a cappella choir.
Judging by your voice, I would guess you're still in high school.
I am, and I'm actually the bass for the group. Wow.
Except that I've seen you drink, so I...
My fake ID. We won't talk about that.
We won't go there. Where did you guys come up with the name? Simply put, where'd the name come from?
We tried to figure out a name. It took like 3 months maybe, and because we have so much fun together, and we all have these random sense of humor. Every time we have a rehearsal or any kind of meeting, it just ends up being a laughing fest. So I said, okay, we need to figure out a name, like a real legitimate name. And we kept coming up with joke names for months.
Most of which we cannot repeat.
Yeah, they are not PG rated. But it was just hilarious, and finally we just were like, oh my God, we have to end this because we still don't have a name, and we can't do anything until we have a name.
So we all just kind of threw a bunch of names out there, and then we voted from there and got it down to, I think, 5. Mm-hmm. And then after those 5, we waited a couple weeks and let those 5 sit, and then we voted again, and Simply Put, we figured it out.
And that was it. And Simply Put just means simply 6 friends having a blast, singing some music. Buy our CD a cappella, simplyputacapella.com.
And you can download it from iTunes.
You can download
it. And you can order the CD.
Good old-fashioned hard copy on the website.
Oh, from the website.
Yeah.
Simplyputacapella.com.
And acapella is ACAPPELLA.
Oh, you know what? I misspelled it on Twitter.
It happens. Most people do.
This is why.
It happens.
A lot of people misspell
That's
it.
why we're here.
I think we
It's a
need some
difficult
schooling.
word.
Yes, exactly. All right, Simply Put on Martini in the Morning. Hey, by the way, where can we? I mean, are you guys performing someplace? Can people see you perform live?
Yes, we're at Lucy's 51 once a month. Your guys' home, also our home. We'll be there on Tuesday, May 24th. Yeah, because they do live music every Tuesday. There's no cover. It's a lot of fun. We start at 9 o'clock.
Lucy's is fabulous. I mean, we're there during the day because we're too old to go out at night. But
That's why we had the 9 o'clock slot.
Exactly. All right, Simply Put on martiniinthemorning.com. So what are we gonna? Oh, I know what you're doing. I have to tell you one really quick story. When we had a radio station on the air here in Los Angeles years ago, and we asked some friends of our sister stations. We were affiliated with Kiss FM, and they had a lot of friends in the music business, and we asked some of their friends to do little plugs for our station. We were doing, we're doing this kind of music standards and so on. Anyway, Stevie Wonder was in one day, and we had written out a Braille script for him for what we wanted him to say, and he's reading, and he said, oh, this is the station that plays like Frank and Ella and all that, and I said, yeah, and he said, I don't need this script, and he said, you can't say that you love music and not listen to this radio station. He is such a huge fan, as you know, because the song you're about to do was Stevie Wonder's dedication to the wonderful, amazing Duke Ellington.
Yeah.
Once again, on martiniinthemorning.com, Simply Put.
This one's live, folks.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Na 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 na. Can you feel it? Na 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 world with fingers out, with the language on understand. With the people of virginity, for all the straight and straight just because music knows it is and always will. It's one of the things that life just won't quit. No. If a song of music playing, that time will not allow us to forget. No. But there's basically passion and being of forgiveness. And with the focus and the forgiving out the ways of things. No. They can feel it.
Wow. Simply put. Wow. Well, we actually turned the air conditioning off because it makes too much noise. We wanted people to hear you guys, not the hum of the air conditioning. Unfortunately, now they can smell you. You guys are fabulous. This is a lot of fun, and you're like friends. I mean, it's obvious. The chemistry is so apparent. In fact, not only are you good friends and you sing together, but you also, I understand, play together.
Yes, we're going to Disneyland after this.
We are.
So that's actually a common expression when somebody says, well, now that you've been on martiniinthemorning.com, what are you going to do?
We're going to Disneyland!
Simply put on martiniinthemorning.com. Thanks, you guys.